Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Norwood High School, where tonight in girls varsity volleyball action, the Dedham Marauders will take on your Norwood Mustangs. It's Mike Crowley, along with NHS sophomore Jake Wilkinson. He'll be bringing you all the great camera angles tonight. And we have Brian Dunn and the fabulous NCM sports crew is in the booth tonight down in the NHS studio. So we'll be bringing you all the action. We're just about ready to get started tonight. It's Monday, September 16th, 2019. And we're just about ready for girls varsity volleyball action. So the Dedham Marauders will open with the serve. And that one's a little long, so it'll come back to the Mustangs. And they have a 1-0 lead. You're watching game one action. So this is number 14, Alexa Caravan. She is a junior. Left-handed server. She gets it over. Set. Over to the Mustang side. That's Alexa again for Sydney Wadekis. And that's number 13, Kimmy Hanoyan, who's only a sophomore. Was in on the action there. So it goes back to the Marauders with the score knotted up at 1. You're watching game one action. Nice serve. That's Kushi Shah wearing number 1. She's the libero tonight for the Mustangs. Alexa Caravan to Kimmy Hanoyan. And Kimmy Hanoyan gets the point for the Mustangs. And this will be number 4, Erin Reen, who will go to the serve for the Mustangs. Mustangs currently leading 2-1. And we have a substitution. That's Walliura Hermsdorf, who comes in for the Mustangs. She's a senior. And nice serve by number 4, Erin Reen. That's not returnable by the Marauders. So the Stangs jump out to a 3-1 lead. Again, you're watching early game one action. Erin Reen with a beautiful serve. Goes back to Erin. Set by Alexa. And they were trying to go outside there to Walluria Hermsdorf. But the serve goes back to the Marauders, currently trailing 3-2. So that one finds some net, so it'll come back to the Mustangs. And this will be number 20, Sydney Wadekis. She's a junior. She's a middle hitter. Nice strong serve by Sydney. That was a beautiful serve. Mustangs looking strong here in the early going. Again, you're watching game one action. Monday, September 16th, 2019, from the School on the Hill. Sydney with a great serve. Marauders get that one back over. That's number 21, Diana Ikechukwu. She's a junior. So the ball will go back to the Marauders. Strong serve. Tough one to return. So the Marauders narrow the lead to 1. It's 5-4 Mustangs. Again, you're watching game one action. It's another strong serve. That's Walluria Hermsdorf. And Sydney Wadekis. And the Marauders have stormed back to tie this one at 5-up. That was Walluria to Alexa. To Diana. So the Marauders will jump out to their first lead at 6-5. Erin Reen. That's Kimmy Hanoyan wearing number 13 for the Mustangs. Nice play by Sydney Wadekis to Alexa, set for Diana. And some nice defense there by number 7, Walleria Hermsdorf. So the serve comes back to the Mustangs. This will be number 13, Kimmy Hanoyan, and she's only a sophomore. Left-handed server. Strong serve. And that one just kind of finds that open ground. So the serve goes back to the Marauders. They're currently leading 7-6. A lot of strong serves tonight on both sides. That's Sydney to Alexa, outside to Walleria. And they got to play that one because they hit it. So that point will go to the Mustangs, and we're knotted up at 7 again. This has been a very evenly played match so far. This is Walleria Hermsdorf. She's a senior. Strong serve. And that one stays on the Marauder side. So the Mustangs have the lead again at 8-7. Good strong serve by Walleria. To Alexa, outside to Erin. And that ball stays on the Marauder side. So the Stangs up their lead to 2, 9-7. Walleria will continue with the serve. Good strong serve. And that was Kimmy Hanoyan. So the serve goes back to the Marauders. They're trailing by 1 at 9-8. Sydney to Alexa, to Diana. The Marauders trying to set it up, and they do, to Sydney. To Alexa, outside to Erin. And she drives that one deep. And a nice shot there by number 4, Erin Reen, driving that ball deep into Marauder territory. So Walleria will check out. And in checks number 11, Elizabeth Hinkson. And she's a sophomore outside hitter, wearing number 11 tonight. So this is Diana Ikechukwu. Strong serve by Diana, fielded by the Marauders. Erin, set by Alexa. To Erin. Oh, some nice block by Sydney, but it just went out of bounds. So in checks Kushi Shah, and she is wearing the libero jersey tonight for the Mustangs. Kushi is a junior. And she's wearing number 1 tonight. So the Marauders back on the serve, trailing by 1, 10-9. This one has been a very even back and forth contest. Well played on both ends. And that was Kimmy. And a nice play by Elizabeth. Stangs have looked very good on the volley tonight. That's Elizabeth. Kushi setting it up for Sydney. And that one is definitely out. So point for the Mustangs. And this is number 14, Alexa Caravan. She's a junior. Stangs currently up by 2. That one is out for sure. So the lead is up to 12-9 for the Mustangs. Alexa Caravan will stay at the serve. And that one goes out, so it's up to 13-9 in favor of the Mustangs. Alexa Caravan having a good run here at the serve. And now it's up to 14. 14-9 in favor of the Mustangs. And the Marauders have done a good job with those surgical placements just in between the front and the rear line for the Mustangs. So the Marauders get the serve back at 14-10. Again, you're watching Game 1 action. Monday, September 16, 2019 from Norwood High School. Marauders on the serve. That's the Kimmy to Alexa. And so that was 4 hits. So the lead is down to 3 in favor of the Mustangs at 14-11. That's Elizabeth Hinkson, number 11. Elizabeth again, nice play. Marauders on the serve. And that one is out. So number 11, Elizabeth Hinkson will check out. Number 7, Valeria Hermsdorf checks in. This will be number 4, Erin Reen at the serve. She's a sophomore. She drives that one deep. Set by the Marauders. And another big block by Sydney. Oh, Sydney's playing some dominating middle hitter position there for the Mustangs tonight. And Sydney Wadicus, she's a junior. So the Marauders back on the serve. Kushi Shah to Alexa, to Sydney. Sydney saves that one. Alexa gets it over. Gets a piece of net. Kushi to Kimmy. And that'll be a 4-hit. So the point goes to the Marauders. And they have narrowed the lead to 1 at 15-14 Mustangs. This one has been a barn burner. Back and forth. Well-played game. That's Valeria. That's Kimmy who gets it over. So the point goes to the Mustangs, and their lead is back to 2 at 16-14. Number 1, Kushi Shah checks out. Number 21, Diana Ikechukwu, who plays outside hitter and middle hitter, checks back in for the Mustangs. This is Sydney at the serve. Good strong serve by Sydney. Sydney from the back row. Alexa sets it for Kimmy with a nice outside hit. That one's out as well. So the Stangs, their lead increases to 3 at 17-14. Here's Sydney. Strong serve. Back to Sydney. Set by Alexa. To Diana, who does a great job scoring that point for the Mustangs. That's number 21, Diana Ikechukwu, the junior. So Sydney will stay at the serve. She's wearing number 20 for the Mustangs. Another strong serve. Sydney. And Alexa knocks that one over. Set by the Marauders. That's out. So the lead is up to 5 for the Mustangs, 19-14. The Marauders need to find a solution here to Sydney Wadicus at the serve. Sydney with another strong one that's just a little long. So the Marauders catch a break with number 20 moving out of the serve position. So the Marauders will have the serve again, currently down by 4, 19-15. And that one finds some net. So the lead is up to 5 for the Mustangs at 20-15. So this is number 13, Kimi Hinoyan. She's only a sophomore. Good strong serve. Set by the Marauders. Sydney. Erin Reen. Erin and Diana. A nice left hand. That's deep. Sydney. Kimmy. Knocked over by Diana. Perfect placement. Set by the Marauders. Sydney, what a volley. To Kimmy, oh, just a little outside. She was set by Alexa Caravan on that. So the Marauders pick up the point and the serve, currently trailing by 4, 20-16. Sydney to Alexa, outside to Waluria. It's going to be set by the Marauders in the middle. Sydney, Alexa, Diana, and a nice block. Nice block. There's been very good middle hitter position tonight, offensively and defensively, and not much you can do with that. So the Marauders are within 3, 21-17. So Erin to Alexa, to Diana. Looking outside. Kimmy to Alexa. Set for a Waluria, and that one just goes out of bounds. So the Marauders are within 2 at 20-18. And that serve goes out. So the lead is back to 3 for the Mustangs at 21-18. This is Waluria Hermsdorf, the senior. She'll be at the serve. Beautiful serve by Waluria. Virtually unreturnable. The lead is up to 4, 22-18. Waluria on the serve. Set by the Marauders. And Diana with the big block. Diana again, she has been a force in the middle tonight. So the lead is up to 5. The Mustangs are within 2 at 23-18. Here's Waluria. That one makes it over. That's a live ball. That's Waluria. Set by Alexa. Erin Reen. Set by the Marauders. Alexa. Diana. That one is long. Good job by the Mustangs tonight. Very, very disciplined play. They're letting all those long ones and side shots go out of bounds. Here's Waluria. Good strong serve. And Diana with the big block. And that goes out of bounds off the Marauders. So the Mustangs take game 1, 25-18. Hey, everybody, I want to give a very special shout out to one of the really special people that we have, works at NCM TV Sports. I want to give a shout out to our very own producer for tonight's broadcast, Jake, Brian Dunn. He is celebrating his 1-year anniversary at NCM TV. Dunny, kudos to you. UNH alum Brian Dunn, congratulations on a fantastic, great first year as a full-time producer at NCM TV. Dunny, thank you for all you do for the folks like myself and all the other volunteers who try to bring all this great action. But Dunny, you are a fantastic pro. It's such a pleasure to work with you. And the Mustangs had a nice win there in game number 1. And we should have game number 2 action coming up soon. While we have a little break in the action, I want to go through the roster. So these are the girls on the volleyball girls varsity roster. Wearing number 4 is Erin Reen. She is a sophomore. Wearing number 1 tonight is Kushi Shah, and she is a junior. Wearing number 6 is Priscilla Zhang, and she is a senior. Wearing number 7, you're seeing her out there tonight making a difference, is Valeria Hermsdorf. She is a senior. Wearing number 9 is Sophia Eliopoulos, and she is a junior. Wearing number 10 is Jasmine James, and she is a senior. Wearing number 11, and you saw her out there earlier tonight, was Elizabeth Hinkson, and she's only a sophomore. Wearing number 12 is Chloe Mason, and she's a junior. Wearing number 13, and you saw her out there earlier, is Kimmy Hanoyan. She's a sophomore. Wearing number 14 and having a real solid night for the Mustangs tonight is Alexa Caravan. She's a junior. Wearing number 15 is Mary Kate Kenny. She's a sophomore. Wearing number 18 is Megan Olbrice. She's a sophomore. And wearing number 20, you've seen her out there making a big difference tonight, is Sydney Wadicus, the junior. And wearing number 21 for the Mustangs is Diana Ikechukwu. She's a junior, and she's been having a great night as well. So we're counting down here to Game 2 action. Again, it's Mike Crowley along with NHS sophomore Jake Wilkinson on the camera tonight, bringing you all the action. Game number 1 was a thriller. So here's the lineup as we start game number 2. So right on the front row, that's number 14, Alexa Caravan. She's joined by number 4, Erin Reen, and also Sydney Wadicus wearing number 20. In the back row to start is number 11, Elizabeth Hinkson, along with number 21, Diane Ikechukwu, and they're joined by number 13, Kimmy Hanoyan. That's Alexa Caravan. That goes to Kimmy. It's set by Alexa. Outside hit by Erin Reen. We've had great volleys all night long. This is 2 very evenly matched teams. Sydney drives it deep. Outside hitting, Diana, set by Alexa. Back to Erin Reen. Some excellent athleticism by the Marauder girls. Talk about laying out for those. They've been laying out everywhere, and that was a hard-fought point for the Mustangs, but they take the lead 1-0. This is Diana at the serve. And that one will fall on the Marauder side, so the Stangs jump out to a quick 2-0 lead. This is number 21, Diana Ikechukwu, who will remain at the serve for the Mustangs. And again, she's a junior. Strong serve from Diana. Set by the Marauders. That goes to Elizabeth Hinkson. Set by Alexa. To Sydney. Diana. Alexa. Setting up Erin Reen. Oh, with a beautifully placed shot. There was no returning that one from number 4. So the Mustangs jump out to a 3-0 lead. Diana Ikechukwu stays at the serve. And that one was pretty hard to return for the Marauders. So the lead goes to 4-0. Diana with the hot hand at the serve. 4-0 Mustangs. Another beautiful serve, finds the back row. Set by the Marauders. And a beautiful play by Elizabeth Hinkson. Sydney sets, Alexa sets. That's Kimmy Hanoyan, number 13. Oh, and another little surgical placement by the Marauders. They've done a good job at that tonight. And they get the serve for the first time. So number 21, Diana Ikechukwu, checks out for the Mustangs. In checks Kuchi Shah. She's wearing number 1 in the libero tonight for the Mustangs. First serve for the Marauders. And it's a good one. Elizabeth Hinkson to Alexa, to Sydney. Drives it to the back row. Erin Reen playing some good D on the net. Set by Sydney. Erin knocks it over. Elizabeth and Kimmy. So that point will go the way of the Marauders. So they narrow the lead to 2 at 4-2. Again, you're watching Game 2 action, Monday, September 16th, 2019 from Norwood High School. That's Sydney. And again, you can see the Marauders know the Mustangs have excellent defense in that middle hitter position particularly. They've had it all night long, so they're just trying to get over those middle hitters of the Mustangs. And it's been working. They've narrowed the lead to 1 at 4-3. Kimmy, that one goes out of bounds over by the coach. So all of a sudden we're knotted up at 4 in game 2. Marauders stay with the serve. It's Kushi and Elizabeth Hinkson with some good effort trying to get to that ball. But the Marauders have their first lead at 5-4. It's Kushi, set by Alexa. Erin Reen on the hit, and that's in. Boy, Erin Reen has been surgical tonight, I'll tell you. So 5-5 is your score. This is Alexa Caravan. Left-handed server. Set for the Marauders. Erin blocks that one as well. She's a force both ways for the Mustangs, offensively, defensively. So Alexa stays at the serve. Mustangs have the lead again at 6-5. Set by the Marauders. Outside hit, Kushi to Alexa for Erin Reen. Erin Reen finds that soft middle again. The lead is up to 2 for the Mustangs. Alexa at the serve. Good strong serve. Set by the Marauders, outside hit. Alexa's there to get that one. Set by the Marauders. That was Kushi Shah. Alexa again. Kushi. Set by Alexa for Kimmy, and a strong hit. Yeah, the Marauders had no choice but to play that one. That was the right call by the Marauders. That was a strong left-handed outside hit by Kimmy. A lot of mustard on that ball. So the lead is up to 3 for the Mustangs. Alexa on a roll. Another good serve. The lead is up to 4 for the Mustangs. Again, Alexa Caravan is a junior. Set by the Marauders. Outside hit. Kushi's been doing a good job of cutting off that middle. Strong hit by Sydney. Outside. And that one, oh, just barely inside that back red line. Nice placement by the Marauder outside hitter on the left-hand side. That's good volleyball. So the serve comes back to the Marauders. They're currently trailing by 3 at 9-6. Elizabeth Hinkson gets to that one. Set by Alexa and Sydney. And again, that's a strategy that has worked for a long time in volleyball. If you got good defenders, just get it over the top of the heads. And it's a 2-point lead for the Mustangs at 9-7. Elizabeth Hinkson. Alexa, that left hand hit. Alexa lengthens the lead back to 3 for the Mustangs. So Erin Reen will go on the serve. Again, Erin Reen, a sophomore. Strong serve by Erin. And the Marauders had a tough time with that one right from the word go. So the lead is up to 4 for the Mustangs at 11-7. Erin Reen stays at the serve. was a nice hit by the Marauders inside the back red line. So they regain the serve. They're currently trailing 11-8. Nice hit by the Marauders. Kushi, that was Elizabeth Hinkson with the first one. So the Marauders have narrowed the Mustang lead to 2 at 11-9. And they're on the serve. That one is long. Kushi. Alexa outside to Elizabeth. So that point goes over to the Mustangs. Number 1, Kushi Shah checks out. Number 21, Diana Igachukwu checks back in. This is Sydney Wadekis at the serve. The Marauders get it back over. Alexa set by Kimmy to Diana. And the Mustangs hitting on all parts of their game here in game 2. They had a very solid game 1, but really hitting on all cylinders here in game number 2. This is Sydney at the serve. Another strong serve from Sydney. Set by the Marauders. It's back over. That's Erin. Alexa sets for Kimmy. And oh, beautiful placement by Kimmy. Stangs looking good tonight. Sydney at the serve. And a good effort there by the Marauder back row. The Stangs lengthen their lead to 6 at 15-9, and we have a timeout on the floor. Good strategic timeout by the Marauders coach. It's been an excellent start to the school year here at the school on the hill. Beginning week number 3, we had an excellent convocation led by Dr. Thompson and Dr. Wyeth. So it's great to be back. I think all the staff are very happy to be back. Students look happy to be back. A lot of big tests coming up this week. Nice to see all the students out working hard on their sports after school and working hard during the day on their studies. So Sydney Wadekis will remain at the serve. She's been on a roll for the Mustangs. They're currently up by 6, 15-9. This is game 2 action. Monday, September 16th, 2019. A lot of excellent sporting action going on up here at Norwood High School. Many different sports have been playing a lot of very close competitive games, so kudos to all the athletes. Sydney with a very strong serve, set by the Marauders. That's Erin Reen, set by Alexa to Kimmy. Outside, and that one's out, so the Mustangs will stay with the serve. It's 17-9. Sydney Wadekis on the serve. Beautiful serve. Finds the middle of the back row. Outside hit by the Marauders. Good effort by Sydney. But the Marauders get the serve back. Seems like it's been quite a while since they had it. But they will get the serve back, trailing by 6. A nice play by Elizabeth Hinkson. Sydney, and oh, Diana gets it done for the Mustangs. They are playing some excellent, excellent team volleyball tonight. So number 13, Kimmy Hanoyan will check out. This is number 6, Priscilla Zhang. She's a senior. She's an outside hitter. And she will take the serve for the Mustangs. Mustangs up by 8. Strong serve by Priscilla. Outside hit. More of a middle hit. So the serve will go back to the Marauders. They're currently down by 7 at 18-11. So that's Erin, set by Alexa for Elizabeth Hinkson. And that stays on the Marauder side. So now the lead's up to 19-11 in favor of the Mustangs. So this is number 7, Valeria Hermsdorf. She'll go to the serve for the Mustangs. She's had a great night tonight. Strong serve by Valeria. And that'll be another point for the Mustangs. They have their biggest lead of the night at 9, 20-11 in favor of the Mustangs. Valeria at the serve. Set by the Marauders. Outside hit. Sydney to Alexa, to Diana. Sydney, Alexa, to Erin Reen. Yeah, that was a tough ball. That ball just seemed like it took forever to come down. So number 4, Erin Reen will check out. In comes number 9, Sophia Eliopoulos, and she's a junior. She's an outside and middle hitter. And that was Priscilla Zhang. Sophia Eliopoulos. And that one is out for sure. So the serve comes back to the Mustangs. Gonna have some substitutions on the Marauder side. So number 21, Diana Ikechukwu, the junior, goes to the serve. Set by the Marauders. Diana, Alexa, set for Sydney. Diana, Alexa. That was Sophia Eliopoulos, number 9. So that one is out of bounds. So the Mustangs currently up by 10 at 22-12. Diana stays at the serve. And the lead will go to 23. In checks number 12, Chloe Mason. She's a junior. Number 14, Alexa Caravan checks out. Diana stays at the serve. Set by the Marauders. On a nice, good effort there by Sydney and Chloe. So Diana checks out. Kushi Shah checks back in. So the Marauders have the serve. Currently trailing by 10 at 23-13. Again, this is game 2 action. That was a nice effort by number 6, Priscilla Zhang, the senior. Kushi Shah. Sydney. To Sophia. So the lead goes up, back up to 10 at 24-14. The Stangs are within 1. This will be number 9, Sophia Eliopoulos, on the serve. And actually, it'll be number 12, Chloe Mason. Strong serve for Chloe. Set by the Marauders. Kushi. Set by Chloe. Sydney. Kushi. To Priscilla. To Chloe Mason. Point, Mustangs and Chloe Mason. And that ices that one for the Mustang girls. And so the Mustangs win this match, taking the first 2 games. Again, want to give a shout out to the coaching staff. The head coach, of course, is Paul Nimblett. His assistants are Elsa Apostoli, one of our staff members here at NHS, one of our wonderful math teachers. But also it's great to see Lauren Plasko, an NHS alum who is back assistant coaching for the Mustang Varsity Volleyball program. Lauren Plasko, of course, was a great Mustang Varsity Volleyball player herself. So welcome back, Lauren. It's great to see you back. And we'll be right back.
On September 21st, Impact Norwood, in collaboration with Progress Norwood and Norwood Youth Soccer, are excited to announce our first ever Norwood World Cup and Cultural Celebration. We live in a culturally rich community, and what better way to celebrate all of our neighbors than through soccer and music. You can come out and cheer on your neighbors who are playing soccer, or just come for some lawn games and family-friendly activities. Again, join us on September 21st at the Coakley Middle School from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. for a fun night.
The Norwood Circle of Hope Foundation was established in 1998 in memory of Michelle Kennedy, a young Norwood resident who suffered with leukemia. During Michelle's battle, the entire Norwood community, many of whom did not know Michelle, joined together to support her in her time of need, and it is in that spirit the Norwood Circle of Hope Foundation continues. The mission of the foundation is to provide assistance to Norwood residents who are in need due to a catastrophic medical occurrence. The Circle of Hope Foundation aims to alleviate the stress of everyday expenses for Norwood families during their time of need. Over the years, their assistance has covered housing expenses, utilities, food, and various medical expenses. The Circle of Hope relies on referrals and direct requests to find those in need. If you know of a Norwood resident who needs assistance, or if you are a resident who needs some yourself, please call the Norwood Circle of Hope at 781-762-3549 or write to the Norwood Circle of Hope Foundation, P.O. Box 421, Norwood, Massachusetts 02062. To learn more about the Circle of Hope or to get involved, visit norwoodcoh.org.
All right, everyone, and we're back for Game 3 action. You're watching Norwood Girls Varsity Volleyball action from Norwood High School on Monday, September 16, 2019. Mike Crowley, along with NHS sophomore Jake Wilkinson, bringing you all the great camera angles tonight. And it's been a great night so far for the Mustangs. They took the first 2 games. They were the early part of those games. Was pretty close. A lot of good volleys, but the Mustangs tonight, very impressive on both sides of the ball. Offense, defense, strategic placements, very strong serving. This is one of the better Mustangs serving teams that I have ever seen. So the Marauders will start off game number 3. Elizabeth Hinkson to Alexa. To Elizabeth. Elizabeth. And that one's knocked over by Kimmy Hanoyan. Elizabeth Hinkson, set by Alexa for Sydney. Alexa, Sydney to Erin Reen. Very good volley. We've had a lot of very good volleys tonight. That one's out. Good job by Kushi Shah, wearing number 1 tonight. Kushi is a junior. She's the libero tonight for the Mustangs. This is Alexa Caravan. Left-handed server. Set by the Marauders. Kushi to Alexa for Sydney. Set by the Marauders. Oh, Kushi with a great play, and Sydney finishes it. Boy, this group of girls, they play the best team volleyball I've seen in a long time. They just really fill in the gaps. Excellent effort, excellent skill, very exciting to watch. That was Alexa again on the serve. Elizabeth Hinkson set by Alexa for Kimmy. That left-handed outside hit by Kimmy The Marauders have not had any idea. No defense for Kimmy's left-handed outside hits there tonight. She's just been a force. Here's Alexa Caravan, stays at the serve. Good effort. Set by Kimmy for Sydney. Back to Alexa. Drives it deep. Marauders had no choice. They had to play that ball. That was going to be in. So the Stangs jump out to a 4-0 lead. Again, you're watching Game 3 action. Monday, September 16, 2019 from Norwood High School. Here's Alexa Caravan. Good serve. Tough one, just over the front line. The Stangs lead is at 5-0. Alexa finds the back row. Set by the Marauders. Kushi. Elizabeth. Sydney gets it done. Alexa. Erin. They set it for Sydney. Alexa. Sydney. Outside to Erin. Fantastic volleys in these games tonight. Alexa for Kimmy. And that one's in. Kimmy strikes again with that left-handed outside hit. That is hard. That's a hard one to defend. Alexa stays at the serve. Set by the Marauders. Finds some net. So the lead is up to 7-0. The Mustangs have had an excellent night tonight at the serve. Very dominating. And it really doesn't matter who's at the serve. Every player has been dominating. Elizabeth with excellent effort. Followed by Alexa and then Sydney. These girls lay out for every single ball. They play excellent team volleyball. So for the first time, trailing 7-1, the serve goes back to the Marauders. Good strong serve, Elizabeth, Alexa, Sydney. And again, the Marauders have had some good luck with those surgical strikes tonight, just in between the two rows. So the Marauders at the serve. That's to Elizabeth. Elizabeth again. Tapped over by Alexa. And the point goes to the Marauders. So they're within 4 all of a sudden at 7-3. Marauders on a little bit of a roll here. And that one, right? The official saying it was inside the red line. So the lead is down to 3 in favor of the Mustangs. It's 7-4. Kushi to Alexa. Alexa sets it for Sydney. Kushi. Oh, and Kimmy, that one was a reach. So this is the way it's been tonight. All 3 games back and forth. 2 very evenly matched teams. Very good varsity volleyball action. So the Marauders at the serve. Trailing by 2. Kushi. Excellent hustle by Erin to try and get to that one. But the lead is down to 1 at 7-6 in favor of the Mustangs. Marauders have the serve. Elizabeth to Alexa, to Erin Reen. Set by the Marauders to Elizabeth, to Alexa, outside to Erin Reen. And that one's out. So the Mustangs extend the lead back to 2 at 8-6. This will be number 4, Erin Reen, who's at the serve for the Stangs. Number 11, Elizabeth Hinkson checks out for the Mustangs. Number 7, Walluria Hermsdorf checks in for the Mustangs. That's Erin Reen with a strong serve. Set by the Marauders. Kushi. Alexa for Kimmy. Yeah, and that one was definitely out. So point goes for the Mustangs. The lead is back to 3. Erin Reen will stay at the serve. Strong serve by Erin Reen. So the lead is up to 4 for the Mustangs at 10-6. Erin Reen. Strong serve. Sydney. And that's been the key for the Stangs tonight. The back row and front row both have been very strong. Strong offensively and defensively. Erin with the serve. Strong serve. Yeah, the Marauders had to play that one. So the lead is up to 6. So Erin Reen stays at the serve. Stangs up by 7. Beautiful serve by Erin Reen. Nice low, barely over the net. Alexa set by Sydney for Kimmy. Drives that one deep. Set by the Marauders. Takushi for Alexa. To Sydney. That'll be another point for the Mustangs. The lead is up to 9. Erin at the serve. Set by the Marauders. Outside. Kushi with a nice play trying to get to that one. Also good effort by Alexa Caravan. But the Marauders get the serve back, trailing by 8 at 15-7. Kushi. Alexa sets it outside for Walluria. And that one's just a little long. Looks like the Marauders are substituting in some of their taller girls. Nice serve by the Marauders. Walluria on the return. Sydney. That one goes out. So the lead is up to 8 for the Mustangs. It's 16-8. Kushi Shah subs out. Number 21, Diana Igachukwu subs back in. She's a junior. Sydney Waiticus. Sydney again. Set by Alexa. For Kimmy. Sydney, good job arranging to her right. Alexa, Diana. Alexa, Diana. Oh, Kimmy had a tough position there. Just found some of the net on her side, so. Serve goes back to the Marauders. Mustangs up by 7. It's 16-9. This has been another well-played game. A lot of really good volleys by both sides. Some good net play. Strong serve. That's Erin Reen. Kimmy does a great job of saving it for Sydney. Set by the Marauders. Walluria. Oh, and Diana was trying to tap it over. Good effort by number 21 out there. But the Marauders bring it to within 6 at 16-10, and they have the ball. Walluria. Tough one. Nice serve by the Marauders. So the lead is down to 5 at 16-11 in favor of the Mustangs. Again, you're watching Game 3 action. Erin, Alexa, Diana. And the Marauders have whittled the lead down to 4, 16-12. Good, strong serve, Sydney. Kimmy. And that one stays out. So now the lead's down to 3. See the coach rotating. Sydney, nice play on a very, very tough serve. So the lead is down to 2. The Marauder girls on a roll. And they have the serve. Sydney. Kimmy. Diana. Oh, and the Stangs get the ball back. So they'll be back on the serve. They're currently leading by 3, 17-14. Number 6, Priscilla Zhang, the senior, checks back in, and she'll go to the serve. Out goes number 13, Kimmy Hanoyan. Here's Priscilla. Nice serve by Priscilla. Set by the Marauders. That one's out, so Priscilla will stay on the serve. The lead is up to 4 by the Mustangs, 18-14. Nice serve by Priscilla. Priscilla with the save. Diana, oh, and a nice play by Diana and Alexa working together in the middle to keep the serve on the Mustangs side. The lead is back up to 5 for the Mustangs. Priscilla at the serve. And that one just a little outside the red line, so the serve will go over to the Marauders. They're currently trailing by 4, 19-15. And just a little outside, so the ball goes over the Stangs. Their lead is up to 5 at 20-15. This is Walluria. Walluria Hermsdorf. Nice strong serve. Walluria. Sydney. Alexa sets for Diana. Oh, that one looked like it was going to find the inside, but it's just a little bit out by Diana. So the ball goes back to the Marauders, currently trailing by 4. Number 11, Elizabeth Hinkson, checks back in, the sophomore. That one's long. So the Mustangs, their lead's up to 5 at 21-16. This is Diana Ikechukwu. Will be at the serve. So the serve will go back to the Marauders, currently trailing by 4, 21-17. A good strong serve by the Marauders. To Alexa and Elizabeth. So the Marauders have a little run going here. Game 3 action, trailing by 3 with the ball, 21-18. And we're going to have a Mustang timeout. Coach Nimblett, I'm sure, wants to check that progress, slow down the momentum a little bit. So again, I want to give a shout out to the coaching staff for the Norwood Mustangs volleyball. Their head coach is Paul Nimblett. The assistant coaches are Elsa Apostoli and Lauren Plasko. The team captains are Lexi Caravan, Jasmine James, and Sydney Wadicus. Again, this is Mike Crowley along with NHS sophomore Jake Wilkinson. Jake, thanks for all your great work bringing all the camera angles tonight. We also have Brian Dunn as our producer in the studio. That's Elizabeth. Outside to Erin Rain. Set by the Marauders. Kushi to Alexa. Now the Marauders have narrowed it to within 2 at 21-19. Priscilla. Alexa, back to Priscilla. Beautiful surgical shot by Priscilla Zhang. She's a senior. She's another surgeon out there. So number 13, Kimmy Hanoyan will check back in. Priscilla goes out after some excellent work, Priscilla. Here's Alexa Caravan. Good serve. Set by the Marauders. Elizabeth set by. And Kimmy with the left-handed shot. So now it's a 2-point game. 22-20 in favor of the Mustangs. We've had 3 great games, back and forth. 2 very evenly matched teams. A lot of great volleys in these games. Strong serve by the Marauders. So set by Sydney. And that one was just a little bit long by Alexa. Now it's a 1-point game at 22-21 in favor of the Stangs. Marauders have the ball. Kushi, Alexa, outside for Erin Reen. Set by the Marauders, looking outside. Kushi, Alexa for Sydney. Kushi, Alexa sets it for Kimmy. And that point goes the Mustangs' way. So the lead is back up to 2 at 23-21. Number 11, Elizabeth Hinkson checks out. Number 7, Waloria Hermsdorf, the senior, checks back in. Erin Reen at the serve. And that one is a little long. So we're back to a 1-point game at 23-22 in favor of the Mustangs. And that one is out. So the Mustangs are within 1 at 24-22. And number 20, Sydney Wadicus, the junior, will go to the line. Sydney with a strong serve. Erin Reen, Alexa. And that's your ball game. So the Mustangs with a very strong game number 3. It was a very evenly matched game number 3. They win by a final score of 25-22. Again, we want to give a shout out to our excellent producer, NCM TV producer, Brian Dunn. Congrats, Dunny, on your 1-year anniversary with NCM TV. Thank you for all you do, Dunny. You do an amazing job. So this has been from Norwood High School. Mike Crowley along with Jake Wilkinson as the Mustangs defeat the Dedham Marauders. So we're going to say good evening, everyone, from Norwood High School.